of the final league stages of Big Bash 2023 match between Admirals and Commanders. Much needed win for Team Admirals to keep their pride in the tournament, and equally Commanders require a win with a good margin to stay alive in the tournament. Sunil Joseph, the bowler, to Letin Raj, and a single to Admirals. The non-striker is Anand Kotol. Anand Kotol is explosive power hitter during the power play. He's joined Team Admirals the second week directly from the vessel. And that's a huge heave and a miss by Anand. Yes, the ball is very slow. Anand Kotol likes to play the pace. He can cover miles, but Salin Joseph, intelligent bowling, not giving Anand the pace and keeping the ball well outside the off stump. And Anand cuts it to the covers for a single. And that's class by Letin Raj. Defense. And this is the playing 11 for both the teams. And Sailesh Pai is the bowler now for Team Commanders. Anand Kotol on strike. And that's a pitched up delivery. Well played by Anand for a single. That's a great ball by Sailesh. And that's well played. And it's a boundary. The first boundary for team Admirals from Latin. And it's a wide ball. And it goes all the way up to the boundary. So it's 5 runs for team Admirals. And this time there's some bat. And it's a good effort from the fielder. Fielded well. Fielder Arun Rajan, Nitin Narayanan does a good job at the deep to cut 2 runs. And again, the ball drifts to the leg side. This time it's a boundary. Oh, that's an excellent fielding by Biju Ashan, Biju Mohan. And a great commitment from him. A full stretch drive to prevent a boundary. And Salin Joseph to continue the third over. And Anand Kotol. And that's given. Next batsman in is Midun. Again a good ball by Salin Joseph. Good keeping by Biju. Oh, that's a cheeky shingle taken by the team. Again a slow ball. Good stumping by Biju. But Anand's feet is in the crease. So Salin Joseph is not giving the pace, required pace to Anand. And it's a good shot. Again cut. The covers are there. Arun Rajan cutting the boundary.
मम्मी तो सुन मैं क्या बोलती हूँ अरे फिर से टिफिन खो दिया तूने कोई बात नहीं नया आ जाएगा
ऐसा चमत्कार हो ना हो खर्चे पे बचत जरूर होगी कोटक एवरीडे सेविंग्स अकाउंट के साथ
What does a promise mean to you? For us, it's about delivering quality homes on time, every time. Varma Promise, timely delivery. Varma Homes, constructing happiness.
That's a good fielding and a good backup by Salin Joseph. Oh, that's a miss. That's a great shot by Anand. Salin Joseph to continue. And feels it well. That's up in the air, two fielders, and falls in no man's land. There was a confusion between both the fielders. This is a good over by Sanal Joseph. It's a boundary by Anand Kotol. And that's punished for a six. A length ball from Nitin. Mithun clears it for a six. And it's a boundary again. Good shot by Mithun. that's a top edge. Who will take the catch? And Biju Mohan. Excellent catch by Biju Mohan. He has taken a blinder. And that's the end of Midun. A top edge. And a wicket for Nitin Narayanan. The next batsman in is Arun Suresh. The Arun Suresh, he is a powerful hitter. And Biju Mohan has taken a very good catch.
That's the reason people come here. It begins with a welcome and it becomes so much more. Because we are more than just a dealership, we are a lifestyle. So come, discover it and experience the royal advantage today with Royal Drive.
And that's bowled. Good bowling by Nitin Narayan. He is doing a great bowling for his team. Anand Kotol bowled.
A new batsman to the middle, Mr. Dharmaraj. He's in fine touch and he had a brilliant knock yesterday. It was a treat for Rice and valiant knock. Trust he can continue that today. Nitin Narayan for the next delivery. Solid back foot defense onto the silly point. End of the over. Admirals are 46 for 3.
मम्मी तो सुन मैं क्या बोलती हूँ अरे फिर से टिफिन खो दिया तूने कोई बात नहीं नया आ जाएगा
ऐसा चमत्कार हो ना हो खर्चे पे बचत जरूर होगी। कोटक एवरीडे सेविंग्स अकाउंट के साथ।
What does a promise mean to you? For us, it's about delivering quality homes on time, every time. Varma Promise. Timely delivery. Varma Homes. Constructing happiness.
End of power play. Admirals are 46 for 3. The new bowler into the attack, Sabrish. He's well known for his off break and loop balls. With one of the best batsmen in MOCC, Arun Suresh, facing Sabrish. Very well bowled by Sabrish, and that resulted in a dot ball. Dot balls are very important in a T20 match. With the next delivery, that turned out to be a loose delivery, and it was sent for a boundary onto fine leg. The score reaches 52 with that boundary scored by Arun Suresh. He's quite strong in that area, and he's waiting for any such loose deliveries onto the body line or onto the leg side to take the ball towards the fence. The bowler needs to adjust his line and length. Of course, T20 match. Another ball, the next one carried away to square leg for a single. Comfortably they have taken the single, and Mr. Dharmaraj on the strike. The captain Biju Vishwanath, the keeper, he's adjusting, making some fine adjustment on the field. Wow. Well bowled by Sabrish. Nicely collected by the wicket keeper, Captain Biju Vishwanath, and that was an appeal for stumping. The batsman was holding on to the ground, and he's safe. It was well bowled by Sabrish, and the batsman Dharmaraj, he has driven safely to the cover area, deep cover area, and taken a single comfortably. Wow, well bowled by Sabrish and comfortably taken a single by Arun Suresh. The batsmen are properly rotating the strike, and end of 7 overs, 55 for 3 Admirals, with Dharmaraj MD and Arun Suresh in crease.
That's the reason people come here. It begins with a welcome and it becomes so much more. Because we are more than just a dealership, we are a lifestyle. So come, discover it and experience the royal advantage today with Royal Drive.
Nitin Narayan back to the attack. Admirals are cruising at 55 for 3 at the end of 7 overs, with Dharmaraj MD and Arun Suresh in crease. Arun Suresh now facing Nitin Narayan. It was quite wide on the offside. An extra onto Admiral scorecard. It's 55 for 3. Nicely fielded by beneath the cover area. Over to the next ball. It's Nitin Narayan. He has bowled well and resulted in a single. Sorry, a dot ball. Oh, that turned out to be another loose ball. As usual, Arun Suresh has taken it onto the square leg. These are the balls Arun Suresh actually looking for. Easy runs comes in this kind of deliveries. A full toss onto the leg side. Send away for a 6. The next ball, it was well in the shot, well in the slot, and lofted over the mid-on, and a huge 6 by Arun Suresh. Good comeback from the bowler with a good line and length. Send away to deep mid-wicket area for a single. Dharmaraj on strike. That single was taken comfortably. That turned out to be a wide on the offside. One more extra added on to Admirals' account. The scorecard is now 71 for 3 at the end of 7.4 overs. Wow, that was a nice, sensible game from Dharmaraj. Flicked away to third man area and scored a boundary comfortably. Another 4 runs added on to Admiral's account. It's 75 for 3. The full credit goes to the batsman. He had a good knowledge about the field set placement, and it was sent comfortably onto the third man boundary area. Oh, good comeback from the bowler Nitin Narayan. Taken a single to the mid wicket area, and Arun Suresh and Dharman, they are on strike with 76 for 3 at the end of 8 overs.
मम्मी तो सुन मैं क्या बोलती हूँ अरे फिर से टिफिन खो दिया तूने कोई बात नहीं नया आ जाएगा
ऐसा चमत्कार हो ना हो खर्चे पे बचत जरूर होगी कोटक एवरीडे सेविंग्स अकाउंट के साथ
What does a promise mean to you? For us, it's about delivering quality homes on time, every time. Varma Promise. Timely delivery. Varma Homes. Constructing happiness.
That was a good plan by the captain, Vijay Vishwanath. He has brought Sabrish back into the attack. He had a nice over, good over. Second ball of the over by Sabrish. It was sent to deep mid-wicket area for a single comfortably by Arun Suresh. He is batting at 23 runs in 11 balls, and Dharmaraj is back on strike. Oh, there was a mix-up in the deep. That was a slog sweep by Dharmaraj onto long on area. The misfield mix up between the fielders and resulted in a boundary. Admirals are scoring boundaries in good intervals and the scoreboard is ticking. They have scored 82 for 3 in 8.3 overs. Yeah, well bowled by Sabrish, and that was a solid defense. Dot ball. Well bowled by Sabrish one more time, and good bowling. Missed by the batsman. Well taken by the wicket keeper. Within the limits. Wow, that was lofted over the long on. Missed by the fielder. Over the fielder and long on. That was a huge six by Dharmaraj. He is continuing his form from the previous day. And he is hitting sixes, clearing the fence easily. And at the end of 9 overs, Admirals are 88 for 3.
That's the reason people come here. It begins with a welcome and it becomes so much more. Because we are more than just a dealership, we are a lifestyle. So come, discover it and experience the royal advantage today with Royal Drive.
The new bowler, Arun Rajan. It was comfortably driven to long on for a double. Arun Suresh back on strike. That was a solid defense by Arun Suresh onto the mid-wicket area and comfortably taken a double. He is turning, the scoreboard is ticking and he is turning every single to double. That was good running between the wickets, with both the batsmen, Dharmaraj and Arun Suresh. Both are good runners. That was comfortably driven by Arun Suresh through the deep cover region and set away to the boundary. Comfortably taken a boundary in his over. It's 96 for 3 in 9.3 overs, with Arun Suresh turning his scoreboard to 30 individual account, 31 of 14 balls. That was a solid drive treat to the eyes. A good comeback from the bowler by the bowler. That was a solid defense by Arun Suresh, and he is found to be in supreme touch today. Oh, that was a great shot of the batsman. It was well guided towards the boundary in the third man area. He saw the gap over there, and a deep third man was missing over there. The third man was taken inside, a short third man, and he found the gap, scored a valiant boundary, and the scoreboard has turned out to be a 3-digit number, 100 for 3 in 9.5 overs. Wow, what a delivery it was. Clean bowled. Arun Suresh clean bowled by Rajan, good comeback from the bowler. Good comeback by team commanders. So Admirals were cruising at a run rate of 10 per over. And that was a great innings by Arun Suresh. The new batsman to the crease, Mr. Samir. That was a good partnership going on between Dharmaraj and Arun Suresh. And the reason for bringing Arun Rajan, the experienced bowler, back into the attack probably was to get the wicket of Arun Suresh. And Captain Biju Vishnath was successful in executing that. Arun Rajan successfully taken his wicket, and the partnership is broken right now with Admirals 100 for 4 in 10 overs. The new bowler, Beneath, has been brought to the attack. It was played comfortably by the batsman, a solid defense to the cover region. Turned out to be a dot ball, and this is what commanders are looking at right now. Oh, again, a great ball by Beneath. Well tried by Darman, but it was nicely carried, taken by the wicketkeeper. Again, a miss hit inside edge to the slipped region. Comfortably taken by the fielder. Comfortably fielded, and the ball is brought back to the bowler. Dharmaraj has faced 3 dot balls in a row. That looks like a desperate sweep to the square leg region, and they have taken a single comfortably. Mr. Samir on strike. Well balled by Beneath, and again a single. Sorry, again a dot to the slip region. The batsmen are finding it difficult to rotate the strike with good tight bowling by Beneath. Yes, that was a single comfortably taken by Samir to the fine leg region. And at the end of 11 overs, Admirals are 101 for 4, scoring just 1 run of the over.
That's the reason people come here. it begins with a welcome and it becomes so much more. Because we are more than just a dealership, we are a lifestyle. So come, discover it and experience the royal advantage today with Royal Drive.
The Iron Dragon has been brought back to the attack, and Team Admirals, they have taken a single comfortably. Well balled by Arun Rajan, and that was a dot ball. Scoreboard ticking 103 for 4 in 11.2 overs. A tight bowling by Arun Rajan. He knows the batsman in crease. Dharmaraj is capable of clearing the fence at his will, and they need to restrict him. Oh, there was a mix-up. That was a miss-hit by the batsman, misfielded by the fielder, and went on to the boundary. That was a no ball and a free hit for Dharmaraj. Let's wait and see. That was lofted in air to mid-off region and landed comfortably. Single taken comfortably by Dharmaraj, bringing Samir back into the crease. Oh, that was a swing and miss. Well bowled by Arun Rajan, restricting the batsman from rotating the strike. Oh, there was an appeal for LBW, turned down by the umpire, resulted in a dot ball again. Well bowled by Arun Rajan, a swing and miss, and that is the end of 12th over, with Admirals scoring 109 for 4.
मम्मी तो सुन मैं क्या बोलती हूँ अरे फिर से टिफिन खो दिया तूने कोई बात नहीं नया आ जाएगा
ऐसा चमत्कार हो ना हो खर्चे पे बचत जरूर होगी कोटक एवरीडे सेविंग्स अकाउंट के साथ
What does a promise mean to you? For us, it's about delivering quality homes on time, every time. Varma Promise. Timely delivery. Varma Homes. Constructing happiness.
Next bowler, Beneath, has been brought back into the attack with Dharmaraj MD on strike. Wow, that was a solid hit. Over the long off. So that was a huge six. Over the long on area. Dharmaraj has scored. He's back into the hitting rhythm. He has scored a huge six for his team, moving the scoreboard on to 115. Good comeback from the bowler. by the bowler, and a solid defense. Turned out to be a dot ball. Beneath is getting back into his line and rhythm. Good line and length, and restricting the batsman in going after him after his bowling resulted in another dot ball. Well bowled by Beneath, well within the limits, and nicely taken by Biju Vishwanath, the keeper, outside the off stump. That was a good ball in good line and length, nicely driven onto the mid-wicket area, taken a single comfortably by the batsman, bringing Samir back onto the strike. That was a swing and miss. Turned out to be a dot ball. And at the end of and at the end of 13 overs, Admirals are 116 for 4.
That's the reason people come here. It begins with a welcome and it becomes so much more. Because we are more than just a dealership, we are a lifestyle. So come, discover it and experience the royal advantage today with Royal Drive.
And we are now into the last 7 overs of the Admirals innings, and Arun Rajan, he starts with a good delivery. Dharmaraj batting well on 30 of 22 balls, and it's again a good ball by Arun Rajan. And that's a top edge, and so misfield, but TP managed to prevent the ball going from the boundary. Samir Majid, the batsman. And that's a cut shot by Samir Majid, driven for a single, fielded by TP. Just a single. It's a good over from Arun Rajan. And the captain making few field adjustment on the field. And again a cut shot, a well fielded by Biju, and it's an additional run. That adds 2 runs to the scoreboard. And Admirals are now 118.
मम्मी तो सुन मैं क्या बोलती हूँ और फिर से टिफिन खो दिया तूने कोई बात नहीं नया आ जाएगा
ऐसा चमत्कार हो ना हो खर्चे पे बचत जरूर होगी कोटक एवरीडे सेविंग्स अकाउंट के साथ
What does a promise mean to you? For us, it's about delivering quality homes on time, every time. Varma Promise. Timely delivery. Varma Homes. Constructing happiness.
And beneath Prem to the attack. And the ball is keeping low. Samir Majid has a lucky escape. Well fielded by Biju sir. That's a great hit for a 6. It's a 6. A much needed 6. And again, he missing the leg stump. Umpire denied the decision for LB. And that's again a hit. Oh, that's again gone for a boundary. It's a misfield by Arun Rajan. And Samir is now doing the job for Admirals. And that's come off the bat as per the umpire. So it adds 2 runs to Samir. And it's a no ball. No ball signal by the umpire. It's because of the field. So it was the fielder who has not come into the circle before the ball. So it's a free hit. It's a free hit for. And that's again hit, but we have the covers there. And there was a call for 2, but then wisely sent back by Samir. So at the end of 15 overs, Admirals are 135 for the loss of 4 wickets.
मम्मी तो सुन मैं क्या बोलती हूँ और फिर से टिफिन खो दिया तूने कोई बात नहीं नया आ जाएगा
ऐसा चमत्कार हो ना हो खर्चे पे बचत जरूर होगी कोटक एवरीडे सेविंग्स अकाउंट के साथ
And it's Arun Rajan, the man to attack. A good single by Samir. So we are into the last 5 overs. In fact, the last 29 balls. So Arun Rajan will be finishing his quota after this over. And a wide signal by the umpire. Again a cut shot, but can't beat Biju Mohan. Biju Ashan is very strong at the point. In fact, the Gailey. And again. This time it's a overthrow and the team goes for a single, double. An extra run conceded. Brings back Dharmaraj on strike. That's a cracking shot from Dharmaraj over the head of the bowler. And that's the end of 16 overs. 139 for the loss of 4 wickets.
That's the reason people come here. It begins with a welcome and it becomes so much more. Because we are more than just a dealership, we are a lifestyle. So come, discover it and experience the royal advantage today with Royal Drive.
And we have Shabrish into the attack. Dharmaraj is on strike. And it's a short pitch delivery. And that's well played by Daman for a signal. And again an overthrow. This overthrow can be very costly at a later stage of the game. And Dharman is back to strike. It's a huge hit and well caught. A good judge catch by Arun Rajan. And that's the end of Dharmaraj MD. Played a lofted shot to the long off. And we have the star batsman Tijo Joseph to the crease. Tijo Joseph, the man in form. Presently, the fitness guru of MOCC. He has lost 17 kgs in the last 3 months. Let's wait and watch whether Tijo can add few runs to the total with his power hitting. And Shabrish is the bowler. Yes, and Tijo defends the first ball. Slight field change for Tijo. That's a cracking shot by Tijo, but he finds the fielder and it's only a single. Bringing Samir Majid into the strike. Samir. Oh, that's the inside edge. Misses the stump. And it's the end of a good over by Shabrish. Only 4 runs conceded.
मम्मी तो सुन मैं क्या बोलती हूँ और फिर से टिफिन खो दिया तूने कोई बात नहीं नया आ जाएगा
ऐसा चमत्कार हो ना हो खर्चे पे बचत जरूर होगी कोटक एवरीडे सेविंग्स अकाउंट के साथ
And beneath Prem. And Tijo. Can Tijo go for a huge shot and give a good total? Again a dot ball. Again a dot ball. And it's a good save by Shabrish of his own fielding. The ball is keeping low. Dot balls. Oh, that's a good shot and caught. Well caught by Biju Mohan. He shows his class at the deep. Excellent catch, well judged. And that's Biju Ashan for you guys. Excellent fielder, excellent coach, and excellent cricketer. And Samir Majid, he has played a wonderful innings for Admirals. The new batsman in is Binoob. Binoob, the left-arm batsman, is in. He will be on strike. So it's change of overs. So Tijo would be on strike. And we have 6 more balls. Admirals are 148 for the loss of 6 wickets. And that's a great shot by Tijo. Well fielded by Beneath. That's 150 for Team Admirals. We have 5 more balls. Nitin Narayan doing the last over. And again a good shot by Tijo. Excellent fielding. Good fielding. But 1 run conceded. Ashfaq is the fielder. And Biju Ashan, you can see him limping, giving his 100% on the field. And again a single. They are pushing it for 2. And that's good running. 2 runs. Well pushed by Tijo. A dot ball. And we are now into the last ball. 154 for 6. Can Tijo convert this to a boundary? And a huge slip. Oh, it has missed the batsman. And they're coming for 2. Yes, they're doing it. And they make 2 runs. And that's 156 to the total. 157 is the target for Commanders.
मम्मी तो सुन मैं क्या बोलती हूँ अरे फिर से टिफिन खो दिया तूने कोई बात नहीं नया आ जाएगा
ऐसा चमत्कार हो ना हो खर्चे पे बचत जरूर होगी कोटक एवरीडे सेविंग्स अकाउंट के साथ
What does a promise mean to you? For us, it's about delivering quality homes on time, every time. Varma Promise. Timely delivery. Varma Homes. Constructing happiness.
That's the reason people come here. It begins with a welcome and it becomes so much more. Because we are more than just a dealership, we are a lifestyle. So come, discover it and experience the royal advantage today with Royal Drive.
मम्मी तो सुन, मैं क्या बोलती हूँ। अरे फिर से टिफिन खो दिया तूने। कोई बात नहीं, नया आ जाएगा।
ऐसा चमत्कार हो ना हो, खर्चे पे बचत जरूर होगी। कोटक एवरीडे सेविंग्स अकाउंट के साथ।
There's a reason people come here. It begins with a welcome and it becomes so much more. Because we are more than just a dealership, we are a lifestyle. So come, discover it and experience the Royal Advantage today with Royal Drive.
मम्मी तो सुन मैं क्या बोलती हूँ अरे फिर से टिफिन खो दिया तूने कोई बात नहीं नया आ जाएगा
ऐसा चमत्कार हो ना हो खर्चे पे बचत जरूर होगी कोटक एवरीडे सेविंग्स अकाउंट के साथ
What does a promise mean to you? For us, it's about delivering quality homes on time, every time. Varma Promise. Timely delivery. Varma Homes. Constructing happiness.
Good afternoon to all our viewers. It's a very interesting match going on between Commanders and Admirals. Commanders looking for their third win and Admirals looking to get off the mark in the points table. Although it's going to be very difficult for Commanders to qualify for the finals, but if they win, they will reach 6 points and be at par with Stallions and Hunters, and they will hope that Monks defeat Team Hunters by a big margin, which will enable them to get through on the net run rate. But for that, they need to win this match first, and the equation stands at 67 runs from 44 balls, which is very, very gettable considering Commanders have lost only 2 wickets so far, and they've got 2 power players, Beneath and Arun Rajan, going well at the middle. As the last ball comes up, Beneath goes down the track and sweeps it to the deep square leg, but oh, that's a misfield and it's gone to 4. I think it was Dharmaraj the fielder, but he lets the ball run past, so that will be a boundary for Beneath, and score is 92 for 2 after completion of 13 overs.
मम्मी तो सुन मैं क्या बोलती हूँ अरे फिर से टिफिन खो दिया तूने कोई बात नहीं नया आ जाएगा
ऐसा चमत्कार हो ना हो खर्चे पे बचत जरूर होगी कोटक एवरीडे सेविंग्स अकाउंट के साथ.
What does a promise mean to you? For us, it's about delivering quality homes on time, every time. Varma Promise, timely delivery. Varma Homes, constructing happiness.
Very interesting match. 62 runs from 7 overs to get. It's going to be Latin Raj into the attack. That's nicely bowled, slow one outside the off stump, and beaten Arun Rajan. This is an interesting tactics from Admirals. Latin, the first choice keeper, has given up his gloves to his dear friend Mithun and come out to bowl, and again that's another dot ball. So Admirals playing it smart here. They're not giving any pace to the Commanders batsmen. Just trying to take off all the pace off the ball, so that it makes it very hard for them to clear the boundary. Again, another one outside the off stump, but this time called wide by the umpire. A bit too wide, just outside the tram line. But it's been a good start to the over from Latin Raj, and Arun Rajan would definitely want to try and rotate the strike. Short ball cut away, but will be cut off by the sweeper. And a single, and turns to strike over. These two batsmen can be very, very dangerous. We've seen it a lot of times before. And that's late cut by Vineet, but good stop by the fielder at short third man. Otherwise, it would have run away to the boundary. I think it was Anand Kotol at short third man. It's been a quiet over so far. Just the 3 runs so far from the 4 balls. And here goes Latin Raj again. And Arun sweeps it, and oh, that was a very good effort from Josh, but unfortunately he can't cut it off. Still goes over the boundary for a 4. So that was a boundary that Team Commanders required for the over. So they have 8 runs so far. Was a very, very good hit from Arun Rajan. Lock accepted from outside the off stump. 1 bounce and parried over the ropes by the fielder. End of 14 overs, score is 102 for 2. The required rate stands at 9.17. So the equation is 55 runs from 36 balls. The Commanders do have the firepower. They have batsmen like Sanil Joseph and Shabarish to follow, but very important for these two batsmen to get the team over the line, because they've got their eye in and they need to continue. They've had a good look at the wicket and the conditions and the pace of the wicket, and it will be key if at least one of these two bat through the innings, and it will be Tijo Joseph to continue from the college ends. Again hit in the air, but will go on the bounce to the fielder at deep mid wicket. Tijo has been giving a good loop, just tossing a bit outside the off stump and asking the batsman to generate all the pace they need to score the boundaries. Here comes, that's a short one, tries to cut it, but off the bottom edge, but will get through for the single. Admirals need a wicket here. They need to strike. They need to break the partnership. Oh, a bit of turn. Batsman had crossed over to the offside, so no white signal from the umpire. He reckons it would have been at the batsman if he had stayed in position. Again the slower one. Punched on the back foot to deep extra cover, but they have a fielder. This is good bowling from the Admirals. They've been bowling to their fields and not giving away any loose balls. Commanders desperate to get a couple of boundaries because the asking rate is slowly creeping up. It's reached 9.75. They need to get at least a boundary every over to keep the run rate under control. Oh, that's a big one. And taken. Slog swept, but straight into the hands. The safe hands of Dharmaraj, safe as houses. Picks up an easy catch. And that was the wicket that Team Admirals required. The dangerous Arun Rajan has to depart. Was a toss-up delivery from Tijo. And he's been bowling really well, hitting the length outside the off-stump, asking the batsman to slog it out of the ground, not giving them any pace to work with. And Arun Rajan perishes to the pressure. This is a huge blow for Team Commanders. They need 52 runs from 31 balls and they need somebody to stick with beneath. And it is Sanil Joseph who walks out to the middle to join beneath. We have seen Sanil can be a very dangerous batsman as well. He can also hit a long ball. It will be very interesting to see because beneath is an express runner between the wickets. And Sanil will have to cope up with this running because only 5 overs left. They cannot afford to have any dot balls or just singles. They need at least 10 runs an over. So they need a boundary an over and singles or doubles every other ball to stay in the hunt. Fielders take position and Tijo Joseph to continue from the college ends. That will be wide outside the off stump, left alone by the batsman. It's been good bowling from Admirals. They've packed the offside field and they've been bowling lines outside the off stump channel. So that's a full toss, but missed out by the batsman. Will be a single to deep mid wicket. End of the over. It is 107 for 3. 50 of the last 5 overs.
That's the reason people come here. It begins with a welcome and it becomes so much more. Because we are more than just a dealership, we are a lifestyle. So come, discover it and experience the royal advantage today with Royal Drive.
What does a promise mean to you? For us, it's about delivering quality homes on time, every time. Varma Promise, timely delivery. Varma Homes, constructing happiness.
Have to pull this off. Once again, Latin Raj not giving the batsman any pace, and which results in the batsman trying to slog it out of the ground and giving a simple catch to the long on. "50 from 29 balls. 4 wickets down. Ace team commanders. Taking guard is a new batsman, Shabarish. Latin to continue. That'll be wide. Way outside the off stump and left alone by the batsman. Again, you can see Admiral bowlers bowling it well outside the off stump and not giving any pace, asking the batsman to generate all the pace and hit it outside the. He hit it through the offside where they have packed enough fielders. That'll be another wide. Ball has been keeping a little low, probably due to the slow pace of the bowler. Shabarish comes down the track, and that's going to be another wicket. It seems like, oh, what a great effort from the fielder, but unfortunately it didn't carry to him. Just dropped short. There was a brilliant effort from the long on fielder Arun Suresh diving forward, but couldn't hang on. In fact, it seemed like the ball didn't carry. He had to cover a lot of ground. And the quickest fielder, yeah, that was just outside the 30-yard circle, but he couldn't get back on time. Now the quicker one comes out from Latin, and the batsman can't get any run out of it. This is good bowling from Latin. He's not considered any boundaries thus far. Commanders desperately need to get a few boundaries now. Again he goes. This time again safe. Again slant between two fielders. Shabarish is trying to hit it out of the park, but not able to time the ball. Another good effort from the fielder Arun Suresh, but unfortunately he can't get to the ball. Too much ground to be covered. Latin was to continue and the batsman pulls out. Last ball of the over coming up. Beneath on strike. Will be another wide. It's been a good over. Latin needs to finish well here. Last ball coming up. The quicker one. And that's given. That's given. That is a very, very important wicket for the Admirals. It's beneath. He could have taken the game away from Admirals. That was a quicker delivery from Latin, and beneath played all around it. Gets caught plumb in front of the stumps. Shuffled across to the off stump and tried to work it around, but the lack of bounce does him in. And Nitin Narayanan walks out to the middle to join Shabarish. This is now becoming a difficult task for Commanders. They need 44 runs from 24 balls, and they need a few boundaries. Welcome my co-commentator Srikanth Verma into the commentary box.
Hi Nandu, pleasure to be here. So, Commanders losing another very important wicket in the form of Beneath, who tried to play a straight ball to the leg side and caught in front LBW.
Is getting really difficult for Commanders here. 44 from 4 overs, still very much gettable. The required rate is 11 runs per over, but the Admirals are not giving them any pace to work with. They are using all their slow bowlers and bowling well outside the off stump and keeping a packed offside field, making it difficult for the Commanders batsmen to find the boundaries. Here is Ranjit into the attack for the first time, and Shabarish knocks it to the extra cover fielder and gets a single. It will be Nitin Narayan to face his first ball. Admirals yet to get off the mark in the tournament. They lost their first 4 games, and this is a very good opportunity for them to finally win their first game of the tournament. And that will be another single. They are going for the double. This could be trouble. Oh, was really close, but the throw came in late and the batsman makes his ground. Big appeal from the Admirals fielders, but umpire says the batsman gets in.
Yeah, it was indeed a very close call, a tight second run, but in the end they made it. Admirals changing the field a bit. More protection on the leg side. Captain Tijo Joseph goes to the leg side. Flighted ball. Paid to the leg side. And that's a 4. A misfield on the leg side on the mid-wicket boundary. And gives Commanders a boundary. This partnership could be very crucial. What do you say, Nandu?
Yes, it is very important. This same partnership had got close to about 40 runs in the last 3 overs against Team Chevaliers, and it remains to be seen if they can repeat that feat, which will get them close to the target. In fact, the equation now stands as at 36 runs from 20 balls. They have got the much needed boundary for the over. And punch to the extra cover and a good stop by Binoob. Would have been another boundary. That's a good save. And Commanders need to get going. The run rate has creeped up to around 12 runs an over. And that's it. He's cleaned him up. Good ball from Ranjit. Nitin went on the back foot to try and play towards the extra cover, but beaten in flight, and Admirals get the crucial wicket. They break the partnership. Looking very difficult for Team Commanders right now. What do you say, Srikanth?
Yes, that wicket was very crucial. Nitin Narayan walks back. Commanders had pinned their hope on this partnership, but unfortunately Nitin has to go back. And Admirals keeping it tight, not giving any pace on the ball, keeping it stumps to stumps and on the offside. And very tight performance from Admirals.
मम्मी तो सुन मैं क्या बोलती हूँ फिर से टिफिन खो दिया तूने कोई बात नहीं नया आ जाएगा
ऐसा चमत्कार हो ना हो खर्चे पे बचत जरूर होगी कोटक एवरीडे सेविंग्स अकाउंट के साथ
Welcome back to the live coverage. Sailesh Pai has walked into the middle. A flighted delivery, punched down to the long on, easily fielded by Arun Suresh. Again, punch to the long on. Once again fielded well by Arun Suresh. Keeps it to a single. It's not about only big hits, right, Nandu? It's all about rotating the strike, getting ones and twos at this stage of the game.
Yes, yes, the ones and twos are really important. But at this stage, and that's it, gone. The another wicket. Wide signal by the umpire, but Shabarish is gone. And with that, the hopes of Team Commanders, because he was the last recognized batsman of this team, it is going to be really difficult for them at this stage, considering they need 32 runs from 16 balls. They need at least a couple of boundaries and over. The bowler saw the batsman coming and slowed it up and bowled it well wide of the off stump, and batsman beaten all ends up. Easy stumping for the keeper, Midhun. He had no choice. He had to go for it, isn't it, Srikanth?
Yes, he had to. The scoreboard pressure was onto him. The last recognized batsman in the team. So he had to go for his shots. Unfortunately, being a wide, he has to walk back now. Stumped by Midhun. Bowled by Latin. Once again, Admirals keeping it very, very tight. Next batsman is Shahid. Once again, a loopy ball. Tried to swing it to the leg side. Beaten completely. Latin keeping his line intact. An off-stump line. Difficult to hit in this pitch. That's played nicely, but fielded excellently again by Latin there. Off his own bowling. Prevented a single there. That's in the air. On to long on. Arun Suresh underneath it and takes a catch. Latin picks up yet another wicket. Sahid has to walk back. Commanders into more trouble now.
Yes, the plan is certainly working for the Admirals, taking all the pace of the ball and asking the batsman to hit it out. And the Commanders batsman obliges by giving catching practice to Arun Suresh. He's taken 3 sitters now at long on. Eight wickets down now, Commanders, and out walks Shyamlal. Nothing to continue. Oh, goes for the quicker one, but down the leg side and wide signal by the umpire. He's been mixing it up very nicely, Latin. Lot of loopy deliveries outside the off stump and gets a quicker one once in a while. And bowled. It's another wicket. It's 5 for Latin. He has been sensational, hasn't he, Srikanth?
Yes, indeed. Comes on to bowl at this game because Mithun has kept the wickets. Got a chance to bowl and he's bowled brilliantly. He's almost cleaning up the tail now. Three overs, 5 for 17. What a bowling performance. A great comeback here by Admirals in the last game. Next batsman who walks in is Arun TP. The score is 126 for 9. 31 runs from 2 overs required. Only 1 wicket in hand. Ranjit will continue. Shailesh Pai will be on strike. Played on to long off and refuses a single. Shailesh keeps strike.
It seems though like Shailesh is determined that he's going to finish the game, and the keeper drops the ball. That would have been the end of the innings, the last wicket, but unfortunately the keeper fumbles and the batsman gets a life. Looks like the non-striker Arun TP is also restrained by a back injury, which is why they are not taking the singles. It seems like Shailesh will have to do all of his own. Another one, and this time is gone. This time is gone. End of the match. Another wicket for Ranjit. Shailesh stepped out and went for a hook across the line, misses the ball completely, and easy stumping for Mithun. And that will be the first win of the tournament for Team Admirals. They win by 30 runs and also sends Commanders packing out of the tournament. As they have only 2 wins from 5 games. Now it's between Hunters and Team Stallions. The Hunters and Team Stallions are at par on the points table, but Hunters have a game to go with a much superior net run rate, so they just need to ensure that they don't lose by a huge margin in the game against Monks to be in the finals. And in all practicality, we are going to have a rehearsal of the finals in the upcoming match between Monks and Hunters. So the Admirals finished the tournament on a high, and thanks for watching. We will be back with the live telecast of the next game.